What do y'all think of Cleveland finally getting a road win?
Well, something had to give, Ox. I mean, we can't just keep winning all our home games and losing all our road games with a lower seed. We're eventually going to get bounced. So something had to give. We had to win on the road. And championship teams, if you're serious about winning the NBA championship, even if you are the higher seed, if you're serious about winning the NBA championship, you got to go in somebody else's building and you win. You have to do that. That's just part of playoff basketball. And I say that to say that Cleveland, I think they took advantage of a great opportunity yesterday. I did not love how their offense was, but I did like how they came together in overtime. I think that was a collective win. I don't think that was just one guy. I do think that James Harden gave them great minutes yesterday, and I think he scored the basketball like he does when he's on. But I think that was a collection of guys. I don't think that we give nearly enough credit to the Cavs as an overall unit. That's why, Ox, before this series started, I said I liked them. And you and I had a conversation, which I was pretty adamant about it. I was just tired of talking about the physicality. I was sick of talking about that. I'm like, you guys are better than them. If you can stand up to them physically and then make them play basketball, it's going to show that you guys are better. You got better offensive players than them. You got better schemes than them. You got better shooters than them. Your one-on-one players are better. Overall, you are a better unit than them. The difference is they push you guys around. Once you guys are able to stand up to that and we see what you guys look like, I think that it's a completely different game. I'll say that to say, last night it didn't look late in the game. It didn't look like it was going to go that way. I didn't like how the Cavs were allowing Detroit to push them up the lane, and Donovan Mitchell is basically got the defense standing in front of him when instead of attacking where he gets the ball. No, he's basically pulling the ball out 35 feet away from the basket, and now the defense is able to load up and set up in front of him. He can't really get anything off, and I think that was one of their major problems. But on the other side of that, though, Ox, we had a really good relocation from Max Strus. We had a really good relocation from Sam Merrill. You know, these are guys who, in addition to being able to defend, like, you have to make open shots. And I thought that they did a great job at that. So that was a big time win yesterday. That was a big time win yesterday for the Cavs. You got what you came here for, Damian. We got the win that we needed on the road. Now go home and finish this thing. Go home and finish it.
Yeah. And
what did you see, Damian?
It felt like Chill, those physicality conversations that we were having feels like a lifetime ago now, because they completely turned this series on their head. I agree with you. I thought this was going to be like the quintessential, like the home teams winning every game in this series. It's going 7 regardless, but the Cavs show some resolve on the road, which I've been waiting for. You mentioned Max Strus. Man, this is a guy that missed 70 games this year. For stretches, he's been their best player in this series. He's hit big shots, timely, big moment plays, big momentum swings. So an unbelievable story. Max Strus is like all the credit in the world to Max Strus. And another guy that deserves a lot of credit yesterday was Evan Mobley. Man, they were dead in the water, and Evan Mobley maybe had the best minute and a half, 2 minutes of his career. Oxy hits the big three. He gets the huge stop. He hits the clutch free throws. You know, he was someone that essentially saved them at the end. When I thought they were dead in the water, Chill, when Dennis Jenkins hit that corner three with the Mike Breen bang. But the Cavs dug deep, man, and it felt like they needed to yesterday. But I agree. I thought James Harden was excellent. I was waiting for Donovan Mitchell. I'm surprised that they won a game like that without Donovan Mitchell having a big fourth quarter overtime. So it was a big statement win for Cleveland, and one they needed if they're going to be serious about shaking this whole thing up.
Yo, this PC Ron here.
This is Chilltown Hoops.
Yo, this is Drench Man, not the French man.
Mars here.
This is Swiper. Yo, this is Big Ox.
I want to start by showing love to everybody that rocks with PC.
We appreciate y'all, whether you catch every episode,
catch the clips, jump in the chat, or just support from a distance.
We see all of it.
We put a lot into this, a lot of time, a lot of energy,
and a lot of love. And we do it because we really care about giving y'all dope content and building the best sports community out there.
But if we being real, the way we can keep growing this thing and make more content, have better productions, more live events, more PC weekends, more meetups, all of that stuff.
It's through memberships.
The support really helps us keep this thing moving.
So if PC has ever been a part of your day,
Helped you get through work.
Made you laugh.
Made you mad?
Or just gave you somewhere to tap in with people who really love the game.
Go check out the memberships tiers and see which one works best for you.
We're here every day doing this.
And with y'all behind us,
We can keep taking this to another level.
tap into the membership.
And let's keep building this thing, baby. PC to the top with you. Let's do it.
Chill just can't have both
That's
of
a
his
real
agendas go work at once, man. Because Evan Mobley was hooping yesterday, Chill. And then if Evan Mobley hooping, Donovan Mitchell sucks. Donovan Mitchell good, Evan Mobley sucks. We just can't get on the same
Why
page,
is
Chill.
that? Why
and
is
then,
that, Swiper?
I don't know. And then the third agenda that Chill hates the most is Ox that he hasn't acknowledged yet.
Don't get nasty, please. Swiper. Please don't get nasty.
You see James Harden about to save your boy's legacy, Chill?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what? I didn't even put that together. I didn't even think about that.
Why not? Why not?
I mean, why
don't
not?
know.
Yeah.
No, Ox, no. Chill, you don't get to just.
Wait, but it's not the finals yet, though, Swiper. So
It doesn't matter. It's the playoffs, and Donovan Mitchell.
It's crazy that he stunk. Wait. It's crazy that he stunk yesterday.
He
Like,
did.
hasn't-
And he was great the day before.
Okay, and the day before that.
He was great. Yeah, he was
And the
great.
day before that too. He
Oh
was
no,
also-
not
in game 2.
not
he was
game
good.
3, game 4.
In-
Yes,
in-
game
in-
3.
Game 3 was damn good. The game 3, the
It was
35
good. It was good. Yeah,
35
the
and
second
10,
half
and
of
then
game 4 was
3
excellent.
good. But I think what I think is interesting.
I like Donovan Mitchell, so you can't use that against
Actually,
me.
you don't, because
I do like Donovan
consistently
Mitchell.
you consistently talk about how he shouldn't be a first team.
I'm not Jordan.
And this guy is this, and that's not my point. My point is I think it's interesting how when he does what he does in a bad way, like here come the floodgates. But it was crickets up here a couple of days ago when he
I
set a
wasn't
playoff
here.
record. Of course, but Swiper, stop acting like you couldn't have showed up.
Now,
Like couldn't have
y'all
pulled-
really be doing
you
that. I
100
have
you
things to
100
do.
And even if that's true, okay, but you're here today, and with being here today, just so you know, it happened a couple of days ago. And the first thing you bring up is not the fact that he's averaging 37 a game at home. You're not bringing that part up. You know what you're bringing up? The fact that
I just
James
said
Harden
yesterday.
saved him yesterday.
Yesterday.
Bring it up. Even though when we got into the overtime, and I said this to Ox on the timeline.
He did. He went 3 of 3.
I said this to Ox in the timeline. Ox, big fella, can you help us out a little bit? That's all I asked. I don't need you to save us, but these dudes are clearly balling. My man, can you help us out just a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Chill.
That's all I asked.
I'm not mad at this. This is basketball, y'all. This is how basketball goes. You know what I'm saying? So while we might say little stuff, clown dudes for this performance or that performance, I'm not mad at what happened last night for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell, sometimes shots aren't going to fall. Sometimes a sore Thompson's going to make shit extremely difficult for you. That's a part of basketball. That's why you have teammates. That's why James Harden, and I don't care what y'all got to say about efficiency, field goal percentage, he got his buckets. He did what he had to do. I don't care. Even in the post game, yeah, I missed his floater. I missed some shots I'm supposed to make. So you made other shots. I don't care if you go in the playoffs. I don't care if you go 8 for 30.
As long as you win.
Get that W, and they got
As
it
long
done.
as you
And
win.
for Donovan Mitchell, so at certain parts of the game, and this is another thing I love about basketball. I can play bad for 20 minutes, but if I can get a stretch of 6 where and my team holds me down, and I can get a stretch of 6 minutes where I'm super impactful, and we win this basketball game, I can go happy. I can go home and sleep well. I can go home and smile and know, okay, my dudes have my back. James Harden did his job. Evan Mobley showed up. Jared Allen showed up. Max Strus.
We've seen it before.
You know what I'm saying? Like those are the type of things you can be proud of.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check throw smoke and the hoes go ham. You ain't never seen hoops out here did raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. Yeah, this that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.